The Revenant's lair is down there. Let's go.
Those below!
After it, quick! Ready to fly. See? Looks like you're a natural.
Incoming!
You came from!
Young? Forge Master, you came.
You talked a big game back in Mudfish. Had to see it for myself. And I don't even know your name.
Nor Vanek.
I've never seen anyone fight like you, Nor Vanek. Or anything like that fox thing. What do you call it?
Enki. My name is Enki.
It is. Then, thank you, Enki. As for you, Nor Vanek, you won't go far if you keep wading into battle dressed like a ragtag soldier.
I've done fine so far, Forge Master.
You deserve better. I just need a safe place to work.
That's a startup camp down the road. He'd be more than happy to put you up.
Good. Tell the old hound that lump is coming. And to reach the city, cut through the foglands to the Black Powder Factory. From there, you can climb all the way up into it.
On it.
Revenant Vanquisher? How can we ever repay you?
Do you have something for the sulfur stink?
Patience and time are the best remedies. Barring that, a clothespin on the nose. Don't be a stranger.
What I needed. We could have run when we were fighting the Revenant.
That is true. No more unnecessary risks. Agreed?
I can do that.
You ever miss home, Ollie?
I miss Pa and Johnny. I miss having a roof over my head. Could do without Ma, though.
What a terrible stench. How can you stand it?
Just move fast, breathe through your mouth. That was everything before it became static. Blessed day, Eldred.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
We have company.
Something isn't right. Tread carefully. No escape for you.
What is that thing? It hurts to look at.
A spell harvested from the great below. Too dangerous to leave unattended.
Unworthy scum. You don't know the powers you misspent.
I feel like the karma.
So, what were you before you became a sapper exactly?
I was a trapper. That's so many words since I've closed his events.
You must have had some.
I was old enough. I had to put food on the table. I'll just take it.
No, sir. Interesting find.
You asked for it. Bless us and keep us.
What are you doing?
Praying. The shrine is doing me a bit of good, so felt only fair.
But the god can't hear you.
I know, but it felt appropriate. They're back then.
You know these nightmen?
They were this cult that started when the dead invaded. Preached about curing death. I knew they were insane, but they were never dangerous before.
You catch on quickly.
I'll just take it.
Back! You rotters! Back!
Looks like he could use a hand.
I get it.
Appreciate the assistance. Knight Gimu, at your service.
Norvanek.
Yes, I've heard of you. The woman that killed the Whitebridge horror.
How come you aren't attacking me? Like the rest of your order?
I'm sworn to keep the peace in the peaks. Containing the dead is my priority. If anyone asks, I never even saw you. Tread carefully, Norvanek.
That I will do.
Here they come. So the Coalition chose you because you had been a trapper.
They chose me because I was good at making dugouts. And at crawling out of them when the dead would flood into them. And I was
Did that?
often enough to get me a medal everywhere I go. Can't even stand to look at it.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Do all the gods live in the Great Below?
Most of us, yes.
Then, do you know, do all of us turn into them? The dead?
Not exactly. When you die, your soul drifts to the Great Below, where the god of death takes away every sorrow and every memory, leaving you a clean slate. Your new body is unrecognizable in the Great Below.
So, you disappear.
From this world? Yes. But you were never forgotten.
that what happens to gods when they die?
I wouldn't know. No god has ever perished before. We could end up in the great below, like you do.
In nowhere. It could all just be over. It's okay. I know the feeling. Feeling pretty good.
Take them.
That's the entrance Young was talking about. Look at that.
An interesting find.
You're in my way. Wonder where this... What's this then? Stand back this time, all right?
Thank you.
That's a lot of dead knights.
It seems they underestimated the dead they were trying to contain.
Couldn't have been dead. These are shot wounds. It's a coalition gun. How in the pits did that get here? What's this then?
Everything's been taken apart.
The rail. Broke the equipment. From the home, the Knights aren't just stabbing the Coalition in the back. They want it crippled. Nothing there. We can cut. What's this then?
You're in my way.
Found anything worthwhile?
Feeling pretty good. What's wrong?
Places like this remind me of things I'd rather forget.
Gus would tell me fear's like a tiger. It only pounces if you turn from it.
Welcome find. worthwhile?
No bodies.
Perhaps someone is attempting to break out of the factory.
We're nowhere near an exit. This looks more like a break-in.
I'll return.
My last shot goes in your eye!
Luca!
No. Soul's Below, am I glad to see you. How are you still alive?
Thanks to Enki.
Enki? Is that what you call it? I guess I should thank you both.
Pity me, Luca. What happened to your face?
Nothing. Powder burn.
Impossible.
Did Enki say something?
He said you're so full of it, your eyes are brown. What is it?
It looks worse than it is, honest. Listen, the judges have gone mad. The Coalition sent me here to get help, and they put me in chains. I was going to escape, but then I heard they'd been rounding up the workers. I had to help them fight their way out.
I'll take it from here. You go find Baz. He's set up camp not far from here.
Baz is alive. Thank mercy. I'll meet you there. Just let me rest a moment.
What's that?
A welcome boon. Luca had the stink of magic about him.
He could now. Not him.
You saw his face. Those that dabble with the powers of the Great Below are always in.
There has to be some other explanation. roof.
What for?
Winter's coming. Snow and rain can soak the powder, make it worse than before.
At least it's a way out.
I'll just take this.
Out of shot.
We can cut.
Looking for a fight, you animal? Then fight me!
Grandma's den. Are you sure she's in there?
Skulking somewhere out of sight.
Right. Let's get this done.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Put 'em up!
One good deed deserves another.
still torturing that poor child. It's been waiting for you.
I just realised you called Young Lump. Young called you Old Hound.
Which joke?
It's nothing.
Lump went hunting.
No and no.
Aye, I did.
Then why do you step in it?
I don't get it.
What news from the road? I never did thank you for saving me.
Someone had to. Or you'd have taken Rip by yourself.
I probably would have left something for you.
You need to tell me what's wrong with you, Luca. Baz is good with cures.
It's not that serious, honest.
So what?
As long as...
I hope my work has brought you up.
Glad you joined us.
You helped my people.
What's going?
The dam.
It's not
The failure.
The goddess is real.
Peaks.
Over here!
Gimu! What are you doing?
Suicide with 4 eyes.
Gimu, how come you're fighting the other knights?
They were rounding up folks on Bohal the Butcher's orders. If I hadn't stepped in, my order has been reduced to zealotry.
Then join us. We're headed to the keep and we'll need all the help we can get.
The city is a nest of vipers. You go on ahead. I'll do what I can to slow them down. Fight well.
Might prove useful.
Why does this place feel so oppressive?
Absolute control requires absolute terror. And these people... Villagers have their home back.
Mercy for saving us, girl. But I don't know if it will stick, since the keep hobbled us.
I saw.
Nonsense.
Then maybe I will do that.
You will?
Keep the fire going for me.
You think the Great Below is as miserable as the host says it is?
Well, they've been right about everything else, so I'm inclined to agree.
No escape for you.
Halt, infidel!
Intruder! Call the line!
They call for the knights? Maybe we should repay them in kind.
Terrified people will do that, Enki. We're not here to make things worse.
Demon.
Left in. Thank you.
Executed for treason. By order of General Boha. Thus to all those animals.
His war is...
And mine's just getting
Take them down, Nor. Interesting find.
Toby's walking.
That doesn't look like any god I recognize.
It's not a god. It's the unknown sentinel. A place to honor those that died before you.
Why? The dead don't care for offerings.
The living do. Sacrifices to count for something.
Useful. Is that a
keeps ahead. We're gonna find out if we can kill a god soon enough.
Ramuha always did stick to the shadows. Maybe she's heard what we've done already and backed down.
Let's hope not.
Finally, some respite.
There it is. The home of every knight in every storybook I've ever read. Never thought I'd step foot in this place. Olivants. They say each leg was as tall as 3 men, and thicker than a wagon. They carried all of Writ on their backs and laid it on the mountain top.
That sounds embellished.
Like you've ever seen one. Have you?
A few of these beasts down west. Peaceful giants, slow to anger.
Wish I could see one. If there's anything you haven't told me about, thus to all wrong. Whoever this was got hobbled and then left here to starve to death.
I was a fool to underestimate her capacity for cruelty.
The judge's call. Are you ready?
I can go ahead, talk to her. Maybe she'll back down.
No. We're doing this together. That's better.
Judges! You are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Infidel! Gunbearer!
Black powder?
Stand down, Ramuha.
Banshee, the rumors were true. We're no longer below Death God. You cannot presume to command me. And you're too diminished to make me.
Watch out! She's no more, as promised.
Death God. She called you death. Who are you, Enki?
The one who just helped you kill a goddess.
Don't change the subject. You had every chance to tell me what you were a god of. What else are you hiding from me?
I am your ally in this. Your best and only chance to stop this disaster. That should be all you need to know.
This isn't over. Let's get back to camp before the judges bring every knight in Root down on our heads. All right, gather round. There's something you should know.
Good talk for guitar, I see.
Is that or whistling?
Play out.
You killed a god. After what happened back at Dawn, I never even thought it would be possible.
We didn't kill her soon enough. The Peaks is in no state to give us an army.
Well, if we lack an army to do the weeding, we'll tear the evil out ourselves.
What does that even mean?
It means there's another way we can help. I got a letter from Yahara. They'd been in Wanderer's Rest, also trying to get reinforcements.
What did it say?
That the dead have reached there as well. Torn down everything in their path. Said they looked like a gilded army, nothing they'd ever seen before.
Sounds like another god. Right. We're setting off for Wanderer's Rest, and...
You're going to try and fight another god?
I can't leave those people at its mercy, Baz.
Luca? Young? Is this what the rest of you want?
I've got to get Yahara out of there.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Fine. We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization, and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yahara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
Remember that nitpicking idiot, Sentinel Fear Not?
Hello again.
You had news, Forgemoss.
I've learned a group from my former order has been seeking a relic.
They can have it then. My fight isn't with the Knights anymore.
This isn't some trinket, no. It's a piece of sacred armor. We cannot let it fall.
They've been away from the Peaks.
That's last I heard. The armor was entombed in Sun Shelter. I would start the search there.
What news from...
You can't play deaf and dumb forever, you know.
Fire!
What?
The hamlet's on fire.
Let's go. I'm not worthy, Elder.
No escape for you.
Lucas said Yahara was staying here. Let's go get them. I'm looking for some. They're with the Coalition.
Reeks of black powder?
That's the one.
They left just about...
No, if I...
There's a man camping out on Nomad's...
And how are his form?
Poorly. A mysterious woman.
You think she's mad?
That. Or at least religious. A mysterious...
You think
that? A settled...
A Coalition captain?
From what I hear, you know...
Perhaps I'll visit.
No better time.
Thank mercy those ruffians are gone. Now we can travel in peace.
That looks like one of your coalition. What is it?
It's a soldier's memorial. We should go back.
You can go back to the camp if you want to. I'd like to take a look around.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
All right then. We might as well do...
Vigils?
The fire watches for the dead.
These don't look like any headstones I've seen.
They can't bring the bodies all the way from Dawn. So, people make these shrines instead. I knew this one.
What is that?
What we called him. Every time he'd fight.
Naru.
This one.
We never got along.
Not for lack of trying.
Good. Why didn't you want to come here at first?
All I've known are camps, trenches, and memorials. Thank you. I spent my life in the first two, and I'll end up in the third. The hedge doctor.
Impressive.
Every other word he spoke was
Ebramnib.
What are those things you're saying at each shrine?
An apology for not being there for them. To hear their stories.
Does that mean they'll be forgotten?
Only if you let them. These soldiers. I was not in the below to receive them, to cleanse their souls and preserve their memories.
These were my comrades. My friends. I didn't think about them until we were here, but you shouldn't be the only one that remembers them, Enki.
I know. But I will cherish them all the same.
You're from the front, aren't you? Please, my husband serves at Dawn. Under Field Marshal Summer. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
I was sent home months ago, lass. Best try asking someone else.
This looks like Yahara's safe house.
Looks like they packed up and left already. Damn.
Looking for the one with the blue jacket? Stinks.
Sounds like them, yeah.
They left as soon as the dead came to first anchor. I tried to talk them into hiding with the rest of us, but...
It didn't work. They would have been found anyway.
Said they were headed to Back Harvest. Only way there is through jagged descent. You could still catch them if you hurry.
I best get going then.
Any news from Sybil?
Ooh, that little fellow is darling.
First it was Bandit, now it's the dead. Feels like...
You know I'm still mad at you after 3 peaks, right?
Would you have accepted my help if...
If I'd have known you were death himself. Still haven't wrapped my head around it. But you lied to me, Enki. Don't ever do that again.
Understood. Welcome find.
Fight me!
How come Ramahar was so much bigger than you?
Bigger than? Ranwa was a runt. Back in the Great Below, she would grovel in my presence.
But you still looked like a tiny fox thing.
Sandstorms would cease so I could pass. The sky would dim when I'd howl.
Then how?
Pardon?
I want to hear you. How?